Hello, my friends. Welcome to the King English Podcast. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's about my friend Huang. Huang has been learning English for more than 8 years. She can read English newspapers. She can understand English books. She even gets high scores on reading tests. But she has one big problem. When she tries to speak, nothing comes out. Her mind goes blank. Her body freezes. She just smiles and says, "I don't know. Does this sound familiar to you? Maybe this is your story too." One day, Huang read an article about healthy food. It was easy for her. She understood every word, so I asked her, "What is this article about?" She looked at me. Her eyes moved. Her lips moved. But no sound came out. She knew the ideas in her head, but she could not turn those ideas into words. She could not speak. Why does this happen? It's not because you are bad at English. It's not because you are lazy. It's because the way you learn English is unbalanced. Many people spend 80% of their time reading and writing. They spend less than 20% listening and speaking. It's like training your brain to understand, but never training your mouth to talk. Let me give you an example. Imagine you watch cooking shows for many years. You read 100 recipes. Understand how to make pasta, but you never actually cook. Will you be able to make delicious pasta? No, it's the same with English. Understanding is not enough. You must practice speaking. There's another reason this happens. Many of us learn English to pass exams, not to use it. We focus on grammar rules. We memorize long vocabulary lists. We do reading comprehension tests. We forget that language is for communication. When you study only to pass tests, you train your brain to receive information, but you don't train it to produce language. So, how do we fix this? The answer is simple. We need to give our mouth more workout time. Speaking is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it becomes weak. I have a method called the 50/50ths rule. Spend 50% of your learning time on input. That means reading and listening. Spend the other 50% on output. That means speaking and writing. Most learners never do this. They spend almost all their time on input. That's why they can understand but not speak. Let's start with a simple exercise. After you read something in English, do not close the book. Do not move to the next page. Stop and speak. Here's how you do it. Step 1. Close your eyes. Remember the main ideas. Step 2. Open your mouth. Say those ideas in your own words. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about big vocabulary. Step 3. Record your voice. Listen to it. Ask yourself, did I explain the main idea? Did I use English naturally? Another powerful tool is shadowing. This is my favorite technique. Choose a short audio or video, maybe 30 seconds long. Listen to it once. Then play it again and repeat the words at the same time as the speaker. Match their speed, match their tone, match their rhythm. Shadowing trains your brain and mouth together. It connects what you hear to what you say. Here's the truth. You do not need to speak perfectly. You just need to speak. Every day, let me give you a daily plan. It's short. Only 15 minutes. 5 minutes listening. Choose one short video. Listen 2 or 3 times. 5 minutes shadowing. Repeat exactly what you hear. 5 minutes speaking. Summarize and give your opinion. This habit can change your English in 3 months. And here's something important. Speaking is not about remembering words. It's about connecting ideas in your head to sounds from your mouth. You can only do this if you practice often. Don't wait for the perfect sentence. Don't wait until you know every grammar rule. Start now. Start small. I told Wang to try this for 1 month. Every night, she listened to a short news clip. She shadowed it. Then she explained it to herself in her own words. At first, she struggled. She stopped many times. She forgot words. She felt embarrassed. But she kept going. After 1 month, something changed. Her mouth moved faster. Her brain found words more quickly. She could answer questions without freezing. You see, it's not magic. It's training. It's like exercise. If you only watch others play basketball, you will never be good at it. If you only watch cooking shows, you will never be a chef. If you only read and listen, you will never be a fluent speaker. You must play. You must cook. You must speak. Speaking English is like riding a bike. You can read books about bicycles. You can watch videos about cycling. But until you get on the bike and ride, you will not learn. This is the biggest mistake English learners make. They wait too long to start speaking. They think, I need more vocabulary first. They think, I need to fix my grammar first. They wait for the perfect time. But there is no perfect time. The best time to start speaking is now. I want to give you a small challenge. Choose a 1-minute English video. Listen to it 3 times. Shadow it 2 times. Then explain it to yourself in your own words. Record your voice. Listen to it. Repeat tomorrow. If you do this every day for 30 days, your speaking will change. Not just a little, a lot. Why does this work? Because you are training both your brain and your mouth. You are not just understanding English. You are producing it. Think about a musician. They do not only listen to music. They play their instrument. Every day, they practice the same notes again and again. That is how they get better. Speaking English is the same. You repeat. You practice. You improve. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What if I make mistakes? What if I sound strange? What if people laugh at me? Let me tell you something important. Mistakes are your teachers. If you never make mistakes, you will never learn. Every mistake shows you what to improve. When a child learns to walk, they fall many times. No one says, "You are bad at walking." They encourage the child to stand up again. You must do the same for yourself when you speak English. Here's another secret. Native speakers don't care if you make mistakes. They care about understanding you. If you speak slowly and clearly, most people will listen with patience. In fact, they will often help you find the right words. So do not be afraid. Be proud that you are speaking another language. Let's talk about another common problem. Many learners think too much before they speak. They try to build the perfect sentence in their head. They check the grammar. They search for the perfect word. And by the time they are ready to talk, the conversation has already moved on. You need to train yourself to speak without thinking too much. This does not mean you speak without using your brain. It means you trust. Your training, if you practice speaking every day, your brain will start to find words faster. You will not need to translate from your language to English. The words will just come out. Here's an exercise to help you. Take a simple topic. For example, my favorite food. Set a timer for 1 minute. Speak about that topic without stopping. Do not worry about mistakes. Do not stop to think about grammar. Just keep speaking until the timer ends. Do this with many topics. My best friend, my daily routine, a place I want to visit, a movie I enjoyed. This exercise will train your brain to speak without freezing. Another helpful idea is to join an English-speaking group online. You can find them on social media, on language exchange apps, or in local clubs. When you talk to real people, you feel more motivated to keep practicing. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. You might feel shy. But remember, everyone in the group is learning. They are not there to judge you. They are there to practice with you. You can also find a speaking partner. It could be another learner. It could be a native speaker. The important thing is to meet regularly, even if it's just 15 minutes a day. If you cannot find a partner, talk to yourself in English. Describe what you are doing. Talk about what you see. Explain your thoughts out loud. It may sound strange, but it works. You are training your brain to turn thoughts into English words automatically. Let's look at Wang again. When she started, she was afraid to speak. She thought people would laugh at her. She wanted to be perfect, but perfection never comes first. Practice comes first. Perfection comes later. Wang decided to speak every day, even if it was only for 5 minutes. She followed the 50/50ths rule. Half her time was for listening and reading. Half her time was for speaking and writing. She also used the shadowing method every night. Then she repeated it at the same time as the speaker. At first, she could not match the speed. She missed many words, but she kept going. After 2 weeks, her mouth felt more comfortable moving in English. Clip without reading from the screen. After 2 months, she could give her own opinion about the topic. This is how real progress happens, not from big jumps. From small steps, every day. I want you to remember something. Speaking English is not a school subject. It is a skill. You learn it the same way you learn swimming or driving. By doing it again and again. Reading and listening are like watching someone swim. Speaking is like jumping in the water. If you never jump in, you will never swim. So here is your plan. Step 1. Spend 5 minutes a day listening to something short in English. Step 2. Spend 5 minutes shadowing that same audio. Step 3. Spend 5 minutes speaking about it in your own words. If you do this every day for 30 days, you will notice changes. Your brain will find words faster. Your mouth will feel more natural speaking English sounds. You will not freeze when someone asks you a question. But here's the truth. You must keep going. After 30 days, speaking is a skill that grows with time. The more you speak, the more fluent you become. And if you skip days, that's okay. Just start again the next day. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for the first day of the month. Start as soon as you can. I know some of you may feel embarrassed to speak out loud, especially if you are alone at home. But here's a trick. Pretend you are a YouTuber. Pretend you are talking to your audience, the camera on your phone, and speak. Record yourself. When you watch the recording, you will see things you can improve. Maybe your pronunciation needs work. Maybe your sentences are too short. Maybe you use the same words again and again. That's good. Now you know what to practice. Another thing that helps is to use English in your real life. If you like cooking, read recipes in English. If you enjoy games, play them in English. If you love music, read and understand the lyrics. When you connect English to your hobbies, it becomes fun. You will want to use it every day. Now, I want to warn you about one trap. Do not only consume English. If you only watch movies, only listen to songs, only read books, you are still in input mode. You must switch to output mode. you must talk, even if it's just to yourself. For example, after watching a movie scene, pause it. Describe what happened. Say what you think will happen next. Give your opinion about the characters. This way, you train your speaking immediately. After listening, let's go back to the cooking example. Imagine you read a pasta recipe in English. Don't just close the book. Try to explain the steps in English. Say them out loud as if you are teaching someone. This is the same idea as learning. From reading and then speaking, it's about creating a balance between understanding and producing. If you are serious about speaking English, you must make speaking a daily habit. It's not about studying for 5 hours one day and then doing nothing for a week. It's about doing 10 to 15 minutes every day. Small steps, big results. And remember, your goal is not to sound like a native speaker. Your goal is to communicate clearly and confidently. Fluency means you can express your thoughts without long pauses. Mistakes will happen. That's normal. In fact, it's a good sign. It means you are using the language. Think of mistakes as part of the learning process. When you make a mistake and notice it, your brain remembers the correction better than if you never tried. So, my challenge for you is simple. For the next 30 days, follow the 50/50th rule. Half your time is input. Half your time is output. Use self-recording. Speak every day if Huang can do it after 8 years of being stuck. So can you. You just need to start. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today. Speaking English is not about talent. It's about training. The more you train, the better you become. So get your phone. Find a 1-minute video. Listen to it. Shadow it. Speak about it. Record yourself. Repeat this tomorrow and the day after that. Soon, you will look back and think, I can't believe how much my English has improved. Reading English is good. Understanding English is great, but speaking English is the real goal, and you can reach it starting now.